As a kid, I was always scared of ghosts or anything horror related, so I became somewhat desensitized to the fear of them. So now as a grown adult, I'm on a journey to find a horror game that can make me feel like a child be scaring the shit out of me. I've played some in the past. Needless to say, I had no luck whatsoever, so I decided to continue looking. I looked some stuff on the internet and came across this game. I had no idea what it was about, and instead of searching it up online, I just downloaded it to see if it made me feel anything. And I'm also gonna be reviewing this game near the end. I'll be rating the overall experience of the game, which involves the story, graphics, and all that boring stuff for some of you geeks out there. And I'll also rate how much it scared me out of 10. This will be the red rating. I was looking forward to playing it, but would it finally be the day I get scared? Did I download the wrong game or something?
That man! But how did I get here?
Is that my dick? I know you guys can't see it, but it looks so wobbly and weird. I mean, it would have been weirder if it was hard. And yes, it is pretty big if some of you freaks out there are wondering.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
I'm convinced that I've transitioned because I can't see it anymore. What's in here?
Bath salts. The bottle looks rusty.
Okay, buddy, you don't have to say everything you're thinking out loud.
Bottle looks bath salt. Bath salts. Bath salts. Bath salts. Bath salts. Bath salts.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's trying to tell me that those are bath salts and the bottles look rusty. I could be wrong though. What's this? Can I take a piss? Oh god, I just got flashed again. I cannot make this up. I can control the speed of my piss in this game. What is he, pissing acid? Because that bowl looks like it's melting. Wait, I can do more with the toilet? I like freaky, but golden showering my own arm isn't something that excites me.
Oh, fuck. This is disgusting.
Shut up, you know you like it. My clothes are in this drawer. I really don't want to get flashed again.
Shit!
This guy cracked his skull trying to open a drawer. At this point, this is just natural selection.
I'm bleeding. Oh, there's so much blood.
Glad at least he's a chill guy.
My clothes.
We may be dying by bleeding out, but hey, at least we got our clothes.
What? What the hell? Ah, fuck.
Why do I always end up playing the stupidest protagonists in games like this?
Shit!
Smash, next question. I think I just got smashed instead. I mean, it's not all bad, you know? I could always get a new job.
It looks like you've met Eva.
And you look like you haven't eaten in weeks.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't expect much of you.
Damn, this guy really out here giving me daddy issues. Well, there goes my leg. Now I can be Dr. House. What is it with me having to play games where I lose my limbs? Okay, we're starting over now, and we don't have to crack our skulls for clothes anymore. I like how he didn't have to piss in the toilet, but did it anyway. I knew he was freaky.
What the hell?
This is probably the calmest what the hell I've ever heard.
Hey! What the hell? What? Shit!
I just got flashed again. This time it was the good kind.
What?
Okay, hear me out. A belt around the torso to close the jaw could still be manageable, right? Did I just get hit by a flying car? Finally, something to roleplay with. Why is there a singular cucumber in here? Got some freaky ass neighbors in here. I wonder if they'll let me join. Oh.
When I met you in the summer.
All jokes aside, that looks weird as shit. Oh shit. I mean, you're a girl and all, but our love really just wasn't meant to be. I am so sorry.
Key to one of the rooms. Ah, fuck. Something pricked me.
Imagine literally dying from a little prick. Well, that wasn't here the last time. Wait, I think things get progressively more difficult the more I die. That's actually a neat concept. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature... Well, looks like somebody had a failed abortion. Wait, so if this is the baby of this monster, so they can... What the fuck? I hate how I only got like 6 slots of inventory space, which is pretty unrealistic cause we're a guy, and I should have had black holes for pockets. This seems to be some sort of puzzle. I have to arrange these letters to make a new word. Wait, let me just try this. That child was literally just born and was taken away after he spelled out the word job. I didn't know we were in China. Okay, that was incredibly stupid on my end. What am I, on my period? Because why is everything so bloody? I'm pretty sure that I wasn't there before either. The game definitely became more difficult. I think I'm just gonna start over since I know what to do now. There are very small differences this time. Some objects and puzzles are in different places.
I can't reach it.
Just pull it forward. Well, this should help.
I've got it.
How? What? You know what? Never mind. I just hope I don't need it again.
Let's go gambling!
It's just a brick. I'll call him Josh.
Well, at least I got a pet brick now. All of mom's cancer money on black. Sounds like my Hello Kitty girlfriend again. I hope you're okay with the other hole. What is this? Tentacles? You know, no sometimes means yes. Oh, hi. Oh, she left me again. I swear to God, if I see another veggie dildo joke in this game, review's gonna be over. Really starting to think that the mannequins are in every horror game now. Hold on, Mom, I'm right here. What the f***? She fast. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature... Game is game. You're lucky you're a girl, I think. Well, time to skedaddle.
Hello there.
I'm venting now because I'm an imposter. Yo, chill.
Yes! I made it out. Shit! That's impossible. This can't be happening.
I'm sure she's fine.
Shit!
Bro, what are you, 5 years old? The f you trying to grab?
Fuck!
The voice acting always gets me. And the game's over. We start off as a man named Matt who visits a motel to meet another man named Josh to close some sort of deal. Upon reaching there, Matt gets knocked out by a man in an orange jumpsuit. Afterwards, he wakes up in a motel room, not being able to remember how he got there.
Where am I?
As we progress through the game, we realize that there are creatures around the motel that want to hurt Matt. There is also another girl named Eva, who acts as a guide to lead him to the exit. Going through all the notes scattered around the motel, we realize what is really happening. The story is a little complicated, but I'll try to dumb it down for you. The guy in the orange jumpsuit is a mad scientist that has been experimenting on people and obsessing over immortality. He first started by experimenting on himself for 40 years, slowly improving himself and changing his own organs, including lungs, kidneys, and his own urethra. 30% of him is modified and he says that he does not even regret it. He studies biotechnology, more specifically, the merging of human tissues with another for the sole purpose of a new revolution. The scientist has been looking for a person who holds a specific power. This power includes being able to make a virtual world in their own minds. This is where Eva and the monsters come into the story. Eva is the person who has this ability. The scientist came to know about her through a grandmother who was willing to give away Eva for the research, for her selfish reason to live longer. The abandoned motel, the funds for the research, and Eva herself were all provided by Eva's grandmother. Reading some of the notes in the game, it seems as though she was kidnapped by the scientist and hooked onto a machine to run the virtual world. But it is incredibly painful for her, seeming as though she is always screaming. See this girl? Yeah, that's Eva, and she's hooked on the machine that runs the virtual world. Just a little while ago, I mentioned a man named Josh. He was the person who Matt used to work with. He also was the man who worked for the scientist. He used to bring unsuspecting and unwilling people to act as test subjects in Eva's virtual world, many of whom came and died. Also, most of his victims were prostitutes. He used to bring them over to the motel, force them to do obvious things, and traffic their organs, all the while recording it, after which he used to give them to the scientist. We know this because we find literal human organs and a large zucchini in a particular room that looks different from the other rooms. Notice how the room looks a little more on the romantic side? Now in comes Matt. Matt is a businessman who does whatever he can to earn money, which involves working with currencies, assets, and other things such as that. Matt was the distributor of the videotapes Josh used to make. Although he wasn't very fond of Josh, he still used to make a lot of money selling the tapes on the black market, so he stayed. He got a text from Josh saying, "The job turned out badly. Take your stuff from the motel and get the hell out of there now," which is then followed up with him warning Matt to not go back there under any circumstance. But Matt does not see this text because he throws his phone away like a dumb. The first text was sent by the scientist as he watches Matt with the phone, just to lure him in as his next victim. The second text, however, was sent by Josh. The scientist had likely hacked into Josh's email. Now let's go back to Eva for a second. We see her around the game, but notice how she does not have her face at all. It's been carved off, but she tries to help you through the game by guiding you out. And the surprising bit here is that the monsters are also a part of her. Even the motel had become a part of her evil self. When we look at the monsters, we can notice that they have the same eye color as her, and the scientist even mentions them as Eva.
Looks like you've met Eva.
In the game, some of the notes are labeled as evil, showing that Eva was losing grip on herself. At the end of the game, you see Eva shushing you before disappearing. This wasn't to scare you, but actually it was quite the opposite. You might be wondering about the torture method that the scientist was using. Every time Matt died, the environment became different. There were monsters, but finding things became easier. Every time he dies, he exits the virtual world, so the scientist sends him back by changing the variables. However, he can also exit the reality by escaping, which is what happens near the end. Eva shushes Matt to keep him quiet and pretend to be brain dead, while the prostitute Josh had captured creates a distraction, giving Matt the opportunity to run away. And as for Josh, even he had become one of the scientist's victims, because after you lose the game, he mentions that there is another subject referring to as a him, a male, and another who was walking in the laboratory, a she, as in female. That woman is a police officer that had been working undercover. Josh mistook her for being a prostitute and brought her in. Angry, the scientist ended up making him a victim too. Afterwards, Matt manages to run away, and then the game ends. Honestly, I really wasn't expecting such a deep story from a game like this. It's actually very underrated. I haven't found much about this game online though, and although it was a bit difficult for me to decipher, I eventually understood the story. The concept of dying and coming back to a different but similar environment is also kind of cool. The experience of the game, however, wasn't all that great. I mean, the voice acting felt kind of weird and janky.
That's impossible. This can't be happening.
Not to mention, everyone in this game has been voice acted by the same guy. Matt sounds like a German guy, and the scientist is the same guy but with a voice changer slapped on.
Looks like there's something shiny at the bottom.
Don't worry, ma'am. This won't be a problem.
The graphics of the game is nice, but I still don't understand how there was a flying car out of the blue. Overall, I'd give this game a 7 out of 10. I kid you not, I laughed my butt off during the entire game. It barely managed to scare me, but did manage to make me kind of uncomfortable because of the terrible nudity. 0 out of 10. If you like this kind of content, then I suggest you check out these videos and subscribe because I really need to pay rent.